Yo, welcome to Nerds of the Core podcast, episode 14. Thank you so much for nerding out with us. And here we bring you the anime, the movies, and the video games, the AMVs. And I am your host, the one and only, and this is my co host, the currently dying Scorpion. And if he coughs, if he sniffles, if he. We apologize, but we've been on a good streak. We haven't really missed a week, so we're going to keep going, keep it strong. He's dying, but it's okay. He's got drinks on the side. He has a vapor cool halls in his mouth. So let's see if we make it through if he dies at the end. Because at the end of this episode, we do have a Valentine's Day trivia to all you couples and single people. Hey, you guys need love too. So hopefully you love this episode because of what torture we have for him and continue to make him more death. Of course. Yes.
Of course, the single person gets
No.
the torture.
I have it fairly, and you'll find out at the end.
You say fairly, but you asked me something yesterday. It was like, you know about this? And I'm like, I haven't.
Okay, and I took that question out.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get it on with some anime. What you got for me?
I got a few.
Good, because I only had two.
Okay. I mean, I have a few, but it's like, I don't.
It was kind of a slow week for anime, I feel like.
Well, for starters, it's more of a, I guess, a game thing, but it's like anime related. Apparently, there's a new gacha game that's using gender bent ripoff
Of characters?
of characters. Yeah.
Do you know like which kind of characters?
The picture shows Naruto, Eren Yeager,
Okay.
Bleach.
Okay.
And I can't tell because all the characters cut off.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Mhm.
And it's like gacha machines?
Yeah.
I mean, gacha machines always been kind of weird. Okay. Doesn't bother me. I mean, it's unique, it's different. I've seen some of those crazy ones. We've seen, I think they're like lottery or like ding 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 ding. What do you call them?
Lottery machines.
Lottery machines. Slot
Slot
machines.
machines.
Where
Not
there's
lottery.
like Godzilla and like a Metal Gear one. They have like
The pachinko machines.
pachinko machines. Yeah, those crazy.
Yeah, but those are like official.
I mean, you're right. You're right. That's why they can. So that's what I'm talking about.
First off.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, those pachinko machines were like they have crazy animations and crazy videos of like stuff going on.
See, why couldn't Metal Gear, what is it, Delta?
Yeah,
look like that?
Oh, I mean, I'm so excited for that, but that's later. We got games coming later.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel like they're just gender bent characters?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not playing those games.
I mean, I would if they were here. Also,
it's
what is a gacha machine? I mean,
Well-
gacha machines.
most of the time the gacha games are like, you spend money on. Like,
Yeah, and
I
then a
think people
video plays,
consider,
right?
no, people consider Genshin
Or-
Impact a gacha game.
Okay.
You're paying for like a character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a game, not like an arcade game, not like
No, it's a mobile game.
I see. I was thinking like a claw machine that has like a video going on, or like one of those Asian restaurants where you eat and you put plates and it plays like a funny video.
No,
That's what I was thinking. Okay,
that's not really gambling at that point.
I'm gambling with my money on how many plates I can eat, and then I
It's
can
for
die.
it's for sustenance. It's required from your body. This isn't.
But okay. So I mean, is it getting? Do you know anything about the game?
No.
Okay.
Someone was saying it was like, oh, I thought it was one of those like fake games.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've seen some like on Instagram sometimes.
There's a lot of just
it looks like a whatever game. And you
Mhm.
click on it to actually look at it. I've done it,
whatever. Yeah,
and
it's like a
not even
even work.
complete-
Yeah.
So it's those kind of games mostly.
Okay.
The next thing, My Hero Academia Season 7 was the most in-demand anime series of 2024.
In demand of
Yeah, most
2024.
in-demand, yep.
So
Beating
people-
One Piece, Solo Leveling, Frieren, and Demon Slayer.
Interesting. It might be because it's close to the end of the anime, so it makes sense that more people are like,
We're tuning in to watch the ending of
exactly.
it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I understand. I get that. So many things are happening. I think it really has one more season.
Does it?
Is it over?
I don't know. You're the one watching it.
I haven't watched it in a while,
I
but I'm
don't know.
assuming because nobody's talking the ending about with me, so I'm assuming it hasn't ended yet because nobody's talked to me about the ending. Even though I've read the ending, I would. Do you have anything about Attack on Titan on your?
What do you mean?
Do you have anything about Attack on Titan in your topics?
No.
No. Okay. So it's gonna lead me to my Attack on Titan topic, which is if My Hero came to theaters as its final episode movie,
Mm-hmm.
and not like a culmination episode. That's movie. Like a final episode, like movie came. What am I saying? The final episodes were to come out as a movie, and they decided to change the ending. I actually would go see that, opposed to the Attack on Titan movie. That's the last 2 episodes, I think.
Mhm.
And it's sold out. everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone and their grandmas wanted to go see this movie. It's crazy. Like the only seats available are like the seats that we got to go see Broly. Like just that front
Oh, that front
row
row?
right
Yeah.
there in front of the where you're breaking your neck.
Yep.
You know, those nosebleed seats are the ones that are available opposed to like everything else. And I think that's wild. I mean, it's the mixture of like it's in theaters,
Mhm.
one of the biggest animes, and it's shown one night. That one night is the only night that's being shown in theaters.
like
So I
Broly.
think it's crazy. At
I
least
mean,
give us a weekend,
well,
you know?
I mean, it's like Broly. I played it one night only.
I guess you're right, but
That's I like theaters.
yeah, but I'm just like, come on, give us like another weekend. I mean, you did so well selling your tickets. I mean, what's more money, you know?
It's more of like the theaters one. Like, well, it's like they might have sold like money to it, but
Everything.
it's like, do they want that
Would you
product in
would you
there?
go watch My Hero if like the ending was in theaters as a movie?
No.
No. Okay. Even if that was the only way to see the ending.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Wow, so you're just completely done with My Hero.
Not done with it, but if it was in theaters, no, I would not go.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go by myself then.
Next on the list, J Balvin. Do you know who that is?
The musician?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's joining Solo Leveling Season 2 Dubcast
Oh, cool.
in
Good for
English
him.
and Spanish.
Oh,
Yeah, so
dope.
he's doing the voice for whatever character he's doing.
Okay, Jay Balvin. I'm trying to think right now. It's like if he were to join the team now, what character would he have been? But I don't think there's any new character that's really like out there. Maybe he could have been this A rank character from this most recent thing. Maybe.
Maybe.
Like I think he could maybe be one of those, but he's not gonna be a big character because there's no way he's gonna keep doing a voice, right?
I mean, I don't know.
It's only season 2, so it's only
Yeah, it's only
what's
season
only come out now.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's joined the dub, he's either in it now or not yet.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. That makes me realize that he's a fan too.
Yeah.
And I wonder if this makes like not Nicki Minaj, Megan
Megan.
Thee Stallion like mad because I know that she's also like super into anime. So it's like I'm surprised she hasn't decided to like put her voice into like an anime.
She's more busy
With what?
making music.
Getting Grammys.
There you
No,
go.
she didn't. I don't think she got a
I
Grammy
don't
this
think
year.
so.
I don't think she released music.
Kendrick Lamar won all of them.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar won a lot. You know and then Beyonce won a lot too. I haven't actually heard anything from her album. Did you listen to Cowboy Carter?
No.
Me neither. I think we might get hate for that. I don't know.
I mean,
Well, I love Beyonce. Don't get me wrong.
no.
You know, you're not much of a hip hop person.
No.
That's okay.
I was like, oh, he's trying to be
I still love you.
Sung Jin-woo.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. But you said season 2.
Yeah, season
And I was
2.
like, okay, season 2. You know, because if he was a Spanish dub, I feel like he would be a bigger role in the Spanish rub.
Nah, they got better people.
You're not wrong. I don't listen to Spanish. You do. You do occasionally like switches to Spanish, don't you?
I do randomly.
Could
I
you
watch
say
Chainsaw Man in Spanish.
some things are better in Spanish?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
like Shrek.
Shrek 2.
Yeah, like Shrek 2.
Shrek 2 is the only.
Now there are some other things that you've said that
Okay.
are better in Spanish. Yeah, a few things.
I feel like Shrek 2
But
is
Shrek
the
2
more
is
prominent.
definitely like your top.
Or not Shrek 2, Shrek 1.
The Shrek one? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's
I
the
was
thing? It's like instead of making waffles and making
Tamales.
frijoles? Oh, tamales.
Like,
I
wow,
don't
straight into it, huh?
Yeah, I'm making frijoles.
But no, he's like, I'm making tamales. And also, because I mean, it has the famous Hispanic comedian as Donkey in that one. Other than that, I don't know who other voices are. Not too long ago, I found out who the Gingerbread Man was in the Spanish dub, which is another famous comedian. Yeah, Joe Belvin joins.
Cool.
Season 2.
Would
I thought it was an interesting thing.
Would that anger you if more famous people want to like jump into an anime as an
mean-
extra, not like a big name, but
If they're fans of the material,
Probably would.
if they're fans in general, I mean, I don't mind because it's like
you're a fan.
you're a fan. It's like the whole Megan Thee Stallion thing. I mean, I may not be a fan of her, but I do.
You know,
What's the word I'm looking for? Admire, respect, whatever the word
Acknowledges.
is. There you go. I acknowledge the fact that she does love anime and she knows her stuff.
Yeah.
Unlike some people will be like, oh yeah, I love this anime, or whatever, and just say, yeah, my favorite's Naruto. I love Goku in that one. It's like, excuse me.
do you? Okay, this is not a hot take, but my question to you is: do you think Michael B. Jordan is an actual anime head, like an actual weeb?
I'm not sure.
Because he says everything wrong.
And I haven't seen a lot of interviews of him talking about it.
Not recently, but back then there were a good amount of.
Especially when Black Panther came out, he
Yeah.
said that the design for the suit or the armor
Mhm.
was based off Vegeta,
Mhm.
supposedly. It might have been.
Did you say Vegeta or did you say Vegeta?
No, he
You
said.
gotta forget about
He
it.
was like, yeah, my favorite saying is Vagitas.
Scion.
No, it's a car.
Some people say that Super
Is it?
Saiyan. Yeah, it's super weird.
Like the
It's like
car?
yeah, it's like super. I've heard so many people say other things really weird, and I'm like, the only reason I'm saying the way I say it is
Mhm.
because I listen to the dub and say it that way. You know,
Mhm.
like people like Naruto, people say like or Sasuke is like Sasuke. It's like, you literally just need to play one episode and hear how they say his name, and then you have his name down. Like, how are you getting Sasuke
Or
from literally the first episode where he says Sasuke?
or Shippuden. Shippuden.
Shippuden, yeah, Shippuden.
It's like Naruto.
Well, to be fair, Naruto Shippuden never was said in the anime, but
Hmm.
I don't really
Well,
know
I mean, not
where
in the
I got.
anime, but it's like if you watch
It's just
maybe
known.
like people talk about it maybe.
But do you think he's like really into anime?
I don't know. Like I said,
Okay,
that's the only thing I've seen him mention anime. Other than
it's
that,
being wrong.
yeah. Other than that, I have not seen him talk about it elsewhere.
Mhm.
So he may or may not be. So I mean, he may be.
I know Bruno
My
Mars is because Bruno Mars is like getting really into the manga and stuff. He's always talking about it, always reading it. He's always pictures of him in like in manga stores, is reading manga.
Hmm.
So I know he's in it.
Oh, then you mentioned that Michael B. Jordan, same thing. He had gone to I think Japan
Hmm.
and was going to like stores looking at stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's talking about that. Anthony Mackie is like doing on the spot like comic book stores. He's just
Mhm.
going in and just being like, "Hey, what's up?"
That's funny. I'm excited for that movie.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited for Brave New World.
Brave New World. I
I
almost keep
think
saying New World.
I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be really good. And yeah, before we get into more movies, we still got more anime. It's anime, movies, and video games.
Next, apparently a Gundam live action movie is currently in the works.
Yeah, I saw that.
Co-production between Bandai Namco and Legendary Pictures.
Oh, dope! Legendary. Yes.
So
Okay. I mean, we've had Gojira and we've had Pacific Rim. I mean, those are
Yeah.
two legendary
Now the question is who's gonna be
directing it. Yes.
Yo,
I
what
mean,
if it's who's the Pacific Rim?
Guillermo del
Guillermo del
Toro.
Toro? Because he's a fan of Gundams.
Did you know? What's his name? Hellboy. You never seen Hellboy? Freaking. I mean, he was in Godzilla. No, he was in Pacific Rim. The guy who's the seller guy. Oh my God,
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he said he would come back as Hellboy if Guillermo del Toro came back
Oh really?
as the director.
director?
And I'm like, hell yeah. And I think Guillermo would do it. I think he would definitely come back. I mean, I've seen Guillermo go do like interviews or like little spots in museums of kaijus and Godzilla, Ultraman. Like he's super into the culture, just as big as I am. Like I mean, way bigger than me. Like he's huge, and I think he would be perfect to take Gundam.
Yeah.
Because he understands like how they look, how they feel, all the emotion that goes into it, the characters themselves, like everything like that. I think he would do great.
Yeah.
I,
Obviously, watching Pacific Rim, I was like, oh dang.
I mean, holds up today. I mean, that's
it's really good.
10
Second
years
one, not
old
so much.
movies. Yeah, I love it. I love Pacific Rim. Second one, not so good.
Yeah.
But the first one's great. I love the first one. But I think that's awesome. That's pretty exciting. I mean, I hope the plasma sword comes in. I hope like there's some space fighting. I hope they get the movement down. Like there's some awesome stuff in Gundam, and I hope. And honestly, Gundam can go forever. If it makes a lot of money, that can go like to the end of time.
It's something that it could probably like last, like you said, if it does good. But sometimes, I mean, a movie could do good and may not get something right away, or it might be just a few years like down the line.
I'm trying to think if there's any other anime that became live action that went to theaters. Is this? Did it say to theaters, or does it say just coming out?
It just says it's currently in the works.
Okay, gotcha. All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Because I was trying to think too, what anime became in live action that came to theaters, but I cannot think of one. All of them are like on streaming. Full Metal, Death Note, all those typically go straight to streaming. So,
well, Full Metal, I think some of the early ones were in theaters, but most likely Japan.
Yeah.
And then obviously we got them.
Oh yeah,
and
for
then
sure,
we get,
sure.
Speaking of your favorite anime, obviously Devil May Cry.
Yes, it's dropping in April.
April 3rd.
The opening did come in, which is my other anime topic, which I wanted to ask you. How do obviously we saw that trailer
Yes.
and we're hyped for it.
Yeah, obviously.
Like the visuals, I mean, you can't say anything about the anime because it's not the anime. You know, it how the intro looked awesome. It makes me excited. It makes
But
you
I mean,
excited.
it could be the same animation.
No. But I mean, like the color and stuff.
Oh,
We didn't see
obviously,
any of
yeah.
that stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, it could look cool, but the animation could be, the color could be trash. We don't know. But I love seeing all the weapons. I loved seeing the demons. I love seeing him like still like fighting. I love seeing like all these characters involved. That was dope. But how do you feel that they have Rolling as the song and not like an original like song for an anime?
I don't know. I feel like it fits.
It fits him for sure.
Especially, I feel like it fits because of the era where
Mhm.
DMC essentially came out. Not
Where
DMC, but Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry when it first came, when it first dropped,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
in the
around
early
what,
2000s.
early 2000s?
Yeah.
So it has that feel.
Yeah.
So I don't mind it. I like it.
Yeah, it's because like I was like we were watching Sakamoto and I was like, Devil May Cry is making me hype more, but it's like but that is a well-known popular song opposed to like a Bing Bing Bong and then
What?
Bang. What's the one from Ding Bong Bong Bing Bong Bong
Oh,
Bing
Bing
Bong
Bang,
Bong.
something like that.
I think it's Bing Bing Bong, no?
Something like that.
And then you have the
can't
Dandadan one. You can't remember what
the-
Dandadan is. Like those two songs are like original songs, but then you have Rolling on Limp Bizkit, so it doesn't bother you that it's like a known popular song.
Well, I mean, you could say this. Well, you could say for some anime, like quote unquote, they made it for the anime, but most of the time, some are, some aren't. Like some could be already an established song, but it's like, hey, let's use that.
Well, we know that they choose from a catalog of songs, and then they just get an artist to play the song.
Play the song.
Yeah, we found that out not like last year or something.
Yeah, because we were like
Blown away. We were
How-
like,
we
oh,
were like, how
so all these songs
does-
exist. They're just not like produced yet or like created.
create a written song, whatever. it is.
Yeah. It's like they're existing but not created fully completely.
It's
for
like how I mean, music writers, composers,
Yeah.
and all that. It's like they'll have the song or whatever, but it's like now I gotta find an artist. So it's like Ed Sheeran and stuff like that that write songs. It's like, well, I need to find someone who can.
Do you
do it.
think the only reason it was rolling is because it's a Netflix show?
What would that have any?
Because now I'm thinking about was it Kaiju that had 21 Pilots?
No.
Who had the normal artist as their outro?
One Republic.
One Republic.
But
and
they
it was
also had
for who was it for?
Kaiju number.
It was Kaiju. Okay,
At
it was
the end.
Kaiju. Okay.
But didn't they also have, or was it?
I can't remember if that song was a pre-existing song or not.
I can't either.
I don't think it was. I think it was made
Um,
for it.
And then the opening is Youngblood.
Yeah.
Also.
Young Blood, the rapper?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the first one. This is the opening.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
think it's that one. I think it's Kaiju number 8. It's like I feel.
Sing it.
I
I don't know.
I don't know the lyrics.
Okay, I might keep that one in 'cause that was funny. It's like your hand came out like your turn. I was like, no.
Yeah, no, I can't remember the words.
Just hang in there. I don't.
But I think it's that one. It's not.
Okay.
It's not Rangers.
Because I was like, oh, maybe because it's Netflix. I don't know who's producing it. I don't know if it's like Japan or us. And it's like, okay, here's an American song put on this anime.
I'm pretty sure it was more like, oh, it fits the vibe.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, I'm totally for it. I love Rollin'. I love that song. I love Limp Bizkit. And I love, what's his name? Fred Durst? He's hilarious. What a dude that guy is.
Meatloaf. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt.
Apparently he's in the Y2K movie. Because apparently,
Oh, go on.
I heard that in one of his contracts, if you use his music as licensed,
He has to be in the
he
project.
he has the right to be in the project
Yep.
of whatever thing's being licensed.
Yep.
I think that's hilarious. And people are like, Fred Durst is gonna be the main character of the DMC. I'm just
I mean,
think it's
that's funny
hilarious.
because I also read that and I was gonna mention it, but I was like, I think I know where you're going.
Mhm.
Because they were like, oh, same thing happened with SmackDown. Shut Your Mouth, I think it was the game. There was a music of his on there. I don't know if it was Rolling or something else, but again, because of his music, he was actually a playable character in the game. I was like, that's hilarious.
That's so cool.
It's almost like you said, it's like he's gonna be like the not the main character, but like he's gonna be the side character. It's gonna be like so important or whatever. And I was just like, that's funny.
Yo, if he is in, like, Devil May Cry 5, I have not played the game, but the intro is great.
Mhm.
Like, if he's in the intro, like, rocking out, like, playing his... Yo, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to be like, this is top-tier anime right here. It's number one for me. Like, if he's just rocking out and he's just, like... And then him and, like, Dante are, like, chilling, drinking a beer, having a hot dog or whatever. Yo,
What if he's his roommate?
I mean, he doesn't have a roommate.
Well, I mean, he does now.
He could be. He could
That's
be
what I'm
Fred
saying.
Durst.
That's what I'm saying.
Funny.
It's
That's
like
dope.
yeah, he doesn't, but Fred Durst, hey, contract, put me in. It's like he can say,
I'm
I'm
gonna
best
be
friends
his
with Dante.
half brother. His half brother twice removed.
And he's like, no, I'm gonna be his straight up.
Yeah, now I'm excited not only for Dante in itself, but like now I'm excited to see what Fred Durst is in this anime. That'd be really funny.
He's the landlord.
I could be rent.
It's like he's gonna be like
Where's
something
my rent?
consecutive. It was like for 12 episodes of the show. Do you know how long it's gonna be?
No.
None of that has come out, I guess.
I don't really look at how long animes are gonna be. I always assume that they're gonna be 12 episodes. But apparently Sakamoto's gonna be like 22.
I guess it depends on the arc, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't know. Yeah.
That's anime news for me and your wife. Zombieland Saga movie releases this year. Apparently,
Oh,
it's getting a
nice.
movie. Yeah,
Oh, movie.
A movie.
Oh, so you both can go see it.
no, right as of right now, it's only going to be in Japanese theaters. But the movie does release this year.
Okay, cool.
So
maybe on
in hopes-
Crunchyroll or whatever.
Yeah, Crunchyroll or something.
That's
hopefully.
dope. I
I'm
mean,
like, that's awesome.
did you know if you guys finished it?
We finished season 1, and I think later on, maybe last year or no, 2 years ago, maybe season 2 dropped randomly.
And then
And I
you
was
got
like,
yeah.
no,
I
we
don't think
haven't.
I don't think you guys ever saw it.
But I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's
That's
interesting.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it has really good music. I hope it's like almost like Trap. How Trap the movie had like a concert
Oh,
going
I
at the
see
same
what you mean.
time.
Yeah. Oh,
But
that's
like as
sad.
they're having a concert, things are happening like behind the scenes, like craziness
You
happening.
haven't seen that one, have you? Or have you have Christopher?
What are you talking about? Zombie?
Zombieland.
No, I've not seen it.
Oh, okay. It's
No.
really good.
Because I know they're trying to hide that they're zombies,
Yeah.
but like they're still living a normal life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
something
going
like-
out in public. and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
that's
that.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So that
I
they,
mean,
like,
it has
pretend to be.
it's like a music anime as well.
Yeah, and I know it has some pretty good music.
Mhm.
So
So like I know you saw K-On!
yeah,
so
K-On! And yeah,
it's perfect. It's a perfect
sure.
blend of it, especially with the supernatural and stuff.
Yeah,
It's really funny.
adds it in as like little.
Yeah, especially
little
right at the
seasoning.
beginning. It's like she's like, "Awesome, happy day, boom,
Bam,
truck." Yeah,
truck
like
con.
literally.
Truck con comes
out
in.
of-
God damn.
Oh, you thought you wouldn't have a nice day? Not today.
You thought.
And then the last anime news I have, apparently confirmed. It said that Sukuna, Mahito, and Toji are coming to Fortnite.
Oh, so more JJK.
Yeah,
Okay. Who? Toji.
Toji, Mahito, and Sakuga.
Who?
Sakuga.
Sukuna?
Yeah.
Okay. So villains, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, people are gonna play the crap out of Toji. I mean, they're gonna be like, "Oh,
No, they want Mahito. 'cause,
daddy." That's what they're gonna say.
They decay him.
Yo, if friggin' they have Malevolent Shrine as like a emote, that'd be pretty dope.
What, in case the whole field?
Yeah.
That'd
Wouldn't that be cool?
be pretty dope.
It's like you get like the high, because you know they do those like weapons or like the Infinity Gauntlet or anything like that. It's like in a range you can do like domain expansion. Because what's his? His is like don't have gain signs right now. I think his is like that, like domain expansion, and then like in a radius you do Maleficent Shrine. That'd be pretty dope.
I don't know. I just like Toji straight up throwing hands.
It's crazy, crazy.
Is it those are such like good episodes.
Good moments, yeah.
Or moments, yeah. So that boy just and then when he fought Gojo.
I think
No.
you can go see those moments again if you go watch it in theaters.
No, I'd have to wait like 45 minutes before it gets to that point.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, because I mean, we're getting a lot of backstory and a lot of sappiness before we even get to like good stuff.
It's like cool. What's his name? What's his son's name? I already forgot his name.
Megami?
Yeah, Megumin Explosions.
Yeah.
Explosion.
But going into movies, we were talking about Brave New World,
Yes.
and so we're both excited for it.
Yes.
So you think you've gotten more excited?
I've gotten more excited just watching a little bit. Well, haven't even seen any of the new trailers, but
Mhm.
kind of rewatching just even the first ones we watched.
Yeah.
And even the promos that I'm seeing
They're
on
good.
TikTok, I'm like, yo, I am excited.
Mm.
I don't know if people are or not, but I'm just like, yo, Anthony Mackie, Captain America, and then again to see Red Hole. I'm just wanting to
You're
see.
excited
I'm
again.
excited, especially obviously watching the movie, seeing how everything
Mhm.
is playing out and why is everything happening.
See, and I'm glad that you feel that way because for me, I've been excited now since Marvels because
Mhm.
Marvels was really, really, really fun for me.
Mhm.
So I felt that like this is the last time I felt a lot of fun since Endgame. Well, okay, No Way Home, and I can't remember some other ones, but like Quantumania didn't really excite me. And then
see, I still need to watch that one.
all the Disney Plus shows, I mean, they were great. Don't get me wrong, but they didn't make me like super excited, super fun. But the theater experience I had with my mom in the Marvels was like, I had so much fun. I can't wait. I can't wait for whatever's to come. Brave New World comes out. It looks great. They asked Harrison Ford. He was like, "Hey, did you contact with Mark Ruffalo about any tips on being the Hulk?" He was like, "No, but
I'll be
oh,
a better, he's
or
like, I'll be a better Hulk.
it was that he was busy, so he just hopes that he was made right to the Hulk persona. And then he was also asked who would win in a fight, Red Hulk or Hulk, and he was like, I can't answer that question. It's honestly the who shot first question. And then he goes, it was Greedo, and I'm like, that
That's
means he's
hilarious.
saying Red Hulk would win. That's hilarious. I love that he's getting these questions, and I love that he's kind of getting involved because normally when I see him, he's like not
Tired.
not into it, and I'm
He's like-
glad he's kind of into it.
Especially when
With the award show, do you remember that one?
was Anthony
Anthony
Mackie, right?
Mackie
It's like,
was like, "I
I
still
got
love you,
Harrison.
man.
Ford. It's like I
Still
got
love you.
Harrison Ford.
I still love you, man." The Sebastian Stan, he was like, "I
Stan,
love you,
yeah.
man. No hate." And I think that was hilarious. This movie is gonna be great. I can't wait to see what the whole Tiamat thing is all about. Like, I hope that's not
Oh.
just like a way to get me in. Like, I
Mhm.
hope that means something. Because I thought this was only like a political movie. Like, it's on that level of like U.S. agent, like all them, like that secret society, not secret society, but like secret
Government,
whatever team thing. So I thought that was gonna get involved. But to see Tiamat again, I'm like, yo, is this gonna get like celestial? Because this to lead to what we just saw, Fantastic Four, which is one of my topics. Does that make you excited?
What is it? Tiamat, the thing from Godzilla, right?
Yes.
But it's universal? Like, can it travel through multiverse?
It's not multiverse, but they are like the beings that can, like, if I remember correctly, they're like
Spaghetti.
they're like celestial beings. Like I guess they can travel between multiverses.
Because I had read or someone was talking that it's like, or somewhere anyway. Fantastic Four. It takes place in a different
Timeline.
from our
Yeah. It's not our time.
And it was a breakdown of the trailer. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
That apparently in the shot where he's
signing,
Reed Richards is like on the chalkboard. Apparently on one of the chalkboard you can see that he's like working on a multiverse or something. Like I don't know what it was, but they're like maybe at some point, maybe near the end of the movie or something, whatever, they get brought into the main timeline. And I was like, that's a lot. Hence, and then they're like, I guess that's where they're bringing Galactus in.
Yo, when I saw Galactus' ears like pop up in shadows,
and then you actually saw at the back of his head.
I know, like you saw. Oh my gosh, I am so excited.
Watching it anyway, I feel like they didn't show too much of it. In my opinion, anyway.
Did they show too much?
But to be fair, I think I was like kind of watching it, and I wasn't watching it.
We did only watch it once. Typically,
that is true. Yeah.
We typically watch it 3 times and then slow it down once, like
just to like kind of see
everything, every detail.
Obviously, at one point in the trailer, it was like
yeah. We normally would slow it down, but we decided to just watch it once. Did they show too much? They did show a lot of Ben, and they did show a lot of Human Torch. I don't think we got a lot of Sue. We barely got any Pedro Pascal, I feel like.
We didn't see him at all. Like,
yeah, we didn't see any of it. Unless there was like a moment we missed. Shoot, we even got some Herbie in there. Like,
yeah, we did. Someone was also saying that it's not going to be an origin story. Which
no, this is absolutely good. Okay, so they do mention their origin story, but I think that's what this is going to be. It's not going to be like from point A where they shot, exploded, solar flare, and then down to the bottom. No, they're going to already be, because they already have suits. Yeah. They already have the building. They already have all that stuff. They're already the Fantastic Four. Yeah. Which is right at the end when they're standing on that stage. They are the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, they said that this at this point in time, they're already established suit-wise and everything.
Yeah.
They already got the Baxter building and everything set up. So they're already established heroes. Like, everybody knows who they are. And the origins is more like bits and pieces of flashbacks.
Yeah, which is like, totally fine.
Which works because it's like we've already kind of we've seen it twice essentially. Well, I don't remember if I saw that crappy one or not.
I saw it.
I want to say I did, but I think it's like
gone.
But we did technically get 2 origins. It's like Spider-Man. We also got origin stories for Spider-Man twice,
and then they changed it.
Which I'm glad they kind of did, because it's like, do we really want to start over? It's like, I get the idea of bits and pieces of like mentioning something leading up to like what happened to him.
You know, people think that's the same thing for Superman. People think that it's not going to be an origin movie either. It's going to be like he's already Superman because of certain things in the trailer.
Oh yeah, with the Green Lantern being there,
Yeah, yeah,
Hawk,
yeah, yeah.
Hawk Girl,
Mm-hmm.
Crypto,
Mm-hmm.
the super dog,
Yeah,
which is great because I feel like
it's getting straight into it.
yeah, like at this point in time with heroes like that, especially new movies, obviously Superman, Fantastic Four, those are already established and people by now should know their story.
Especially Superman.
Especially Superman, he's like the GOAT, as people call him.
Fantastic Four, you can honestly do like an old, uh, you know, I'm sorry to bring this up, but like the Challenger explosion,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like you can literally bring that up, like an old clip pop up of the explosion of the space station, you know, with that solar flare. Like you can have that be on television. Like that's what happened in their past. That's how they became. Like if Ben walks up, it's raining, he's in his trench coat with his hat. He's like walking through, and he looks at the television. He sees the explosion of like what happened. He's like, boom, there you go. That's how they got their powers. Like you didn't have to go into like seeing the whole A to B to C, you know.
Because
Thing.
it's like obviously with movies, especially now if they are doing like quote unquote reboots or a brand new interpretation of said something that we've already seen, especially Fantastic Four, we've seen twice essentially, like the once. It's like just get to the point.
Yeah, give me.
It's like give me a little bit of the origin story, like flashback, like of some like small bits and pieces, because I don't want it to be half of that movie, and then the ending like the big like oh hey we're here, and it's like I just sat here for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
How do you think they look?
I like the suits.
I love the suits. It fits the
classic
time period. Yeah, it fits the time period perfectly.
And then they show the card too.
Yeah, I was like, whoa!
Oh,
I was like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah,
I love movies. I love that they can just do that and just bring that into the real world. Like that card now exists in like a studio. It's just there sitting there. Like I love that.
And then once we can start going to like little conventions and stuff, they have the cards.
Yeah, on
the space parade.
yeah, because I changed my schedules around, so now I can have weekends off, and we can maybe hit like a Sunday and like go check stuff out.
Yeah,
maybe
cheaper price.
Yeah, for sure. But what about Ben Grimm?
Ben, I love how he looks.
Way better
than 1 and 2.
And do you understand that people are like, oh, he looks like he doesn't look like the comics, or he looks ugly? And I'm like, yo, then you had never seen a comic book in your life. Like that is what he looks like.
He looks close to comic
accurate.
The Thing.
Yeah, he looks like the Thing.
I love the thing that's going on in the comments with the Fantastic Four. It's like, so this is Fantastic Four. So here's the Thing.
So here's the thing. Yeah. Okay.
But no, yeah, I feel like this is a more exact look of
because the first
old school comic, the Thing.
Yeah, because with the forehead, like the eyebrow thing, like that whole thing, like great.
Like the Thing. It just looks really good. Like the way the CG was done and everything, it looks really good.
Yeah, because the first one looked too like flat, clunky, a little bit plasticky.
And that's what it was though too. It was also it wasn't CG at the time.
But they did not nail the color in that one, in my opinion.
Yes,
it was like really orange, like super orange. And then in the new one, he was like just straight rock, like rock. And yes, I understand he's rock, but not like that. That was crazy.
He's not Dwayne.
He also didn't have like clothing on. He was like butt naked the entire movie.
Well,
and
what?
in the Fantastic Four stick, he's like butt naked in that movie.
In the
bad one.
Yeah,
in the bad one, he's butt naked in that one.
He's like,
but then this one now, he looks great. He looks fantastic. The voice works great. I mean, like, and also, like, what did you think about Human Torch? I mean, I know we didn't get a lot of.
We didn't get much. Yeah, we didn't get much about it. I don't know. I guess. I need to see more.
Do you think he's hot enough?
Chris Evans hot?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, not even close.
No.
Okay, where's Chris Evans? Like, if there's a range, like
between them two.
Yeah.
Up here.
Okay, and the other guy.
Here.
Okay.
Here and here.
But yeah, people are complaining that he's not hot enough.
Oh my god.
No. I mean, to be fair, he is supposed to be like a suave dude. Human Torch, you know, he is supposed to be like risen up every single person he can see.
Risen. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
that's how
he's always
Evans
been.
was.
I mean, and not just Chris Evans, but how it is. That is how he is. You know. That was period.
But yeah, I mean, because Fantastic Four the first ones.
Yeah,
that's how he was depicted as well.
But Pedro didn't really scream Mr. Fantastic to me. Maybe I need to see more him do science and things like that. But he didn't scream Mr. Fantastic to me.
But he was doing science. He was jotting down his notes.
But you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I also got it I got Sue Storm. Like I got
Mm-hmm.
her. Like she got her feeling for it. You know, I saw she invisible and her force fields. Yeah, she was holding stuff. So I was like, I'm excited. Do you want to see Doctor Doom? Because if we see Doctor Doom, it could be Tony. It could be Victor Von Doom, Tony Stark. Do you want to see him?
Apparently, someone said that, like, rumors that apparently he is gonna make a cameo in it, and I'm like,
if he's gonna make a cameo, it's gonna be the end for sure.
yeah, obviously,
Yeah,
like
it's gonna be him walking, being like, or grabs the like multiversal like device that makes him go wherever he wants to do. But do you want to see him?
Yes and no.
That's what scares me. Yeah, I don't want to see him. I do not want to
It's
see
like
him
I
at
do,
all.
because then it's like, okay, this is leading out to, something
If
finally.
we see him, I want to see him masked up. I don't want to see his face.
Oh, he's not gonna have a mask.
I know, because you have to pay money for him. But like, I want to see him masked. I don't want to see his face revealed until he gets hit by someone, and then his face gets revealed, and it's like burnt up, like all nasty looking, like Tony.
They're not gonna do that.
I know, but that's
The studio's like, we need people to come watch it, so we need to have RDJ's actual face there, or we could have what's
Bill Skarsgård.
no, what's the guy's name in Tropic Thunder that he plays?
Oh,
I forgot his
God
name.
dang
I
it.
had it and it was gone.
What do you mean by you?
But have
I'm a dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
but have him be RDJ in that movie.
Funny. I love that guy.
So good.
I can't. He's like an Australian dude. I can't remember his name, but
I can't remember, and it's
I know he has like blue eyes, blonde hair, but then he plays the black dude in the movie. Should be canceled,
like-
but he's not canceled because he did that good of a thing.
hey, Jamie Foxx approved.
A lot of people approved. Like
Yeah.
I think Michael B. Jordan also approved. Like a bunch of people approved of that role, which is crazy.
And then other people are like, oh, you should be canceled. I was like, shut up.
Yeah.
It's also a movie,
Yeah, exactly.
but I don't know. It's whatever.
But yeah. So I'm excited for all of those. We also saw a trailer for Jurassic Park Rebirth. What did you think about that one?
Honestly, it's
Didn't do it for you?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
I do think it's gonna be better than the other ones. The
Oh,
other
yeah.
Jurassic
I still need to
Worlds.
watch the last two parts,
Mhm.
but I did watch the original 3.
Yeah.
And
Which
those were great.
they're not related. I do like the
yeah.
intro shot of like the OG museum,
Oh,
and then
of
the flag dropping
mhm.
down, literally like the shot of the first one. Like people are saying it's like, oh, it's like people not interested in dinosaurs anymore, so that flag is coming down. It's almost like people running away from the park. The park's dead, essentially. You know, that flag coming
Well, yeah,
down.
after that incident.
Every incident, every single movie. That's crazy.
Which is crazy, right? It's like, oh, Jurassic World 1, right?
No, it's like Jurassic Park 2, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World. It's like
Do you guys not learn your
literally
lesson?
done this 4 times. Like, what are we doing now?
It's like, let's make an infused apex predator of the toughest, dangerous apex predators and put it in the park.
But now these are like weirdly mutated, like fused, like dinosaurs.
Are they?
Yeah, like that Brontosaurus that we saw. They were walking by. It had like scales
yeah, it
on
had
the
a
back.
little like a thin ass tail.
like
yeah,
a thin tail, and also had fins,
I
or
didn't
like
see-
a
I
like a
didn't-
like a thing on its
Oh,
head.
okay, I didn't notice that. I
Yeah.
noticed more of the tail because I'm
It's
like,
crazy, and then like the crazy looking other creatures.
mhm.
Apparently, a lot of the dinosaurs are like inspired by both the T-Rex, obviously, because like the one attacking in the water was a
Yeah.
T-Rex, a Rancor, which when he had the flare going, you saw like this weird looking Rancor from Star Wars. I don't know if you remember that, the Rancor pit. Remember
Oh
that?
yeah.
Yeah. For his face, definitely looks like that creature that in the
Mhm.
red, and then the Xenomorph, which I'm assuming the Xenomorph is gonna be the Raptors. Look, yeah, with the claw,
Yeah,
and then like
the
probably their
claw.
heads are probably gonna be like a little bit more like extended.
It's-
Yo, like this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be so cool. First island,
Aurora.
they were doing all their experiments. Like,
Mhm.
how do you feel that this is like essentially the first place where they started to experiment, and that's why we have all these weird dinosaurs.
Like the original island.
yeah. That's what they were talking about.
The question is, who's doing that?
No. Like, they need the DNA from the 3 biggest monsters. There.
Oh yeah, because the guy was like, we need to get DNA
Yeah.
to do what again?
Honestly, I don't remember what he said after that. He was like, we need the DNA of the 3 biggest monsters there. One was the pterodactyl up in the sky. I'm assuming one was the T-Rex, and then one was the
guess
that
the
Rancor
seawater
thing.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I
I
said
don't
seawater.
really know what rest of it was, but I can.
It's
Again,
like
we saw
what-
it once. We didn't.
It's
We
true,
didn't
yeah.
slow it down. We didn't rewatch
But
it
it's like
3
if
more
he
times.
wants the DNA to like make one, it's like why? Why?
Yeah, well, honestly,
You're about to
he
like repeat history.
he was the nerdy. He was the nerdy guy. He was a scientist, and Scarlett Johansson is the new Chris Pratt. Badass person.
He's also the guy from Wicked.
Which one?
He's the what's his name? Fivero? No,
Oh,
Fiero.
he was the pretty boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But he also could be end up being the bad guy of being
That's true.
I
Yeah.
want the
Like
DNA
right
to
now,
make
it's
it
like,
myself, make my own park. It's like, what? Come on, I'm not going to that park. Are you going to that park?
I'm not going. To that park.
Never. Okay, I would have. Would I've gone the first time? Probably.
No, even then.
No, you're crazy.
Yeah,
First time? The first
no.
time, I would have gone.
I'd have been like, no, this is dangerous.
I would have gone
I'd be
first
like,
time.
you crazy. You crazy.
But
You
I'm
crazy
excited
goose.
for it. I'm more excited for this than I was any of the other movies. I mean, I saw Jurassic World, was okay with it, and then I saw the trailers for the other two and was just not excited. So I didn't really see them. I have them. I want to watch them, but I just not excited. This one does make me excited.
Yeah, I need to see the new 3 that came out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dominion.
Dominion.
Yeah,
all
Fallen
those
World.
3.
Yeah,
Fallen World and
yeah. Just rewatching them.
mm-hmm. Or no, just watching them in general.
You said you saw the first one.
No, I saw the first 3.
Oh, Jurassic Park
And
1, 2, 3.
I was
Okay.
like, I think I saw the first one, but I didn't because it wasn't available.
Oh, okay.
I played through the first one.
Yeah, because every time you played the Lego games, you watched the movies on the side.
And Jurassic, the Lego game had it up to that first of the new wave with Chris Pratt.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the trailers we watch, man, they're already like on the top of like excited movies for the year so far.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super happy.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Marvel movies. I'm excited again.
Oh, my last movie. Aren't you glad I wasn't even looking at my phone this time for most of those topics? Great, so good. Another interesting movie topic I saw was that Simulu, however you say his name, Shang-Chi. Yeah, that he is working to get a Sleeping Dogs movie greenlit.
Oh, really?
I think he would be perfect. A cop kung fu movie again? Like, I'm totally down for that. Because he was a cop, right? Because you played Sleeping Dogs.
I played it. I couldn't tell you much about it.
Okay.
No, I played that like might have been 5 years ago.
I mean, yeah, it was on the PS3, gone to the PS4.
PS4,
like,
I think I bought it on the PS4. Now, anyway, I bought it not too long ago.
Yeah.
But I haven't touched it.
But I know it's a cop.
But I think it's a cop
triad like movie.
Something like that. Yeah.
The
fighting's amazing.
I mean, Shang-Chi, look at that. Translate to that.
More hardcore.
Yeah, like
it's like Shang-Chi. I guess what would be a good comparison to it?
To Shang-Chi?
No, to like Sleeping Dogs, like the combat.
The combat? I mean,
because it's not gung fu. I was gonna say John Wick, but it's like there's no guns.
I mean, it's kung fu. It's very stylized hand-to-hand combat, like Sifu.
Yeah, Raid.
Yeah, like the Raid.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you said?
Yeah,
like that. Exactly. So put that on the streets of triads, gang members, police officers, Hong Kong, all that area, and then I think that would be an awesome movie.
Is Jackie Chan gonna be in it?
Could be. Could be. I don't think so, though.
Yeah, no.
But, I mean, I'm totally fine with it being Sumulu, or however say his name. Simu is his first name.
Simu.
I would be super excited to see him as that main role.
Is it crazy that the first, I don't know if it was the first time you saw him, but the first time I saw him was Kim's Convenience Store?
Yeah, I think I've seen him once before that, too.
Oh, really?
But then Kim's Convenience, and I was like, whoa. Or maybe it was Shang-Chi first, and then Kim's Convenience for me. And it was hilarious, the two differences of, like, characters.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Very, very diverse person that he could be, Even though Marvel was still, like, a comedy thing, he just did action.
Yeah.
In Shang-Chi, which he did great. He was so good. So it makes sense that he wants to do Sleeping Dogs. Because he knows he can do it. And now into video game news. Did you see that Rooster Teeth's coming back?
Yeah, I did.
It was a funny video. Did you watch the video?
I have not.
Oh, it's definitely like, because it's Bernie coming back to the office. And obviously parking lot's empty and everyone's gone. And he's like, hey, where's the light out? Where's everyone at? It's just like all these things. And it's obviously like, at the very end, it's under new management. And then the new kind of like, it's like a neon sign, and then the new like turns off. Because it's not new management, it's just old management. Bernie coming back, buying the rights to it. Our friend said he only bought the website, the name, and like that's really about it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the website, there's only his podcast that he has with Ashley,
Yeah.
Camp, RVB, and I think Ruby.
I can't remember. I saw the picture
And
too.
I think I think it had those 4 things.
Mm.
And I'm like, yo, they are back at the bottom in the sense of like starting almost completely fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm ready to support again as I did back then.
As long as
You
they stay
know,
out of being problematic.
they've had the experience now. They know when to do it, when to do it, when not to do. So I hope this is definitely a experience for them to be themselves again and not be so commercialized or so like focused on business and like doing every single thing on the planet to market and do stuff. Kind of they kept spreading. There are so many things because at one point we were watching all their stuff.
Yeah, we were. It wasn't a lot either.
It
Because it
was
was like
not.
their.
There's like 10 main things. All their like it was, all their let's plays.
Yeah, let's plays. Yeah,
Let's plays. It was like two or three podcasts, and then like other like RTAs. Like there were a few things out there, but then at some point it just
there was a lot.
There was too much to follow.
There was a lot of things to follow, and then a lot of controversy involving a lot of problematic stuff. Of people, and it just started going downhill.
And it was just like it was not pretty, and you could see it and you could feel it in their content,
and like I told you, I unsubscribed to them like 2-3 years ago because I just wasn't watching their stuff anymore. It's like I would go back and watch their old stuff, but it's just like some of the new stuff. I was just like, no, not even.
But we still support them, like Barbara.
Obviously like Barbara, Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin. Yeah. I didn't check Super Slow Mo Guy. I don't know if they're still making stuff.
They're still uploading. I'm still subscribed to them. I randomly see their stuff.
But like, I didn't follow where everyone else went. I assume everyone went to Patreon or went to like streaming or whatever. But I was like, I don't know where anybody went.
So we know where Ray is.
Yeah, we know where Ray's been gone for a long time. Ray's not going back. Actually, I could see Ray going back.
Well, maybe. I mean,
with it being now back down to like the base, like I can see Ray coming in for once. I don't think so, but I could see the possibility. He's like, oh, you're smaller. You're a smaller group. Let me help you out. Let me bring your streams up. I think that'd be hilarious. But because if Ray did come back, I think that would blow up. I think that would bring so many people back in of that, and I'm happy to see it again. Back hopefully to where it was, and we'll see what comes.
Right.
all we can do is wait and see. Another video game thing is that multiverses. Did you see the thing about multiverses?
Oh yeah, I saw that it's getting shut down.
It's shutting down in May.
I was like,
May 30th.
I thought it was doing good with all the stuff that they were releasing.
Even if it was doing good, it's still getting shut down. I don't know how good their numbers are. I don't know how much. I don't know what their online is looking like. But May 30th, they're having their season 5. That'll be the last update, and apparently they're shutting down just the servers. They're not shutting down the game entirely. You can still play the game offline. But I'm still like, this is deja vu of not last year. Like not even last year. Like it was only a few months ago that I feel like that game got shut down, and then it came back.
I thought it was 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago? Okay, I can't remember.
I think whatever it was, like you said, the game came out, and then we tried it. We played it a little bit.
We played it. We enjoyed it.
And then I think after like a few months,
it shut down.
It shut down and got removed, and then it's like obviously I wasn't paying attention.
And we thought it was dead, and then it came back, and we were like, wait, hold on, didn't this game already drop?
Yeah,
but then we were like, okay, and then it got released of like Jason, and some other big characters, and then now season 5 is here, and now it's gonna get shut down again. It's crazy. I think it's super weird. I think that's a lot of wasted money. I feel like
it is, especially with the licensing.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean,
that could be the reason why I shut down the first time.
But they own the licenses to them.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know about the whole who joined. You said Jason.
I know Jason was there, and I couldn't tell you any other characters.
Wasn't Jason like?
I think Beetlejuice was also one of them.
Yeah, Beetlejuice was also one of them.
I can't remember all of them.
Because I remember the Friday the 13th game shut down because of they couldn't use
the licensing.
Yeah, which is crazy
that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, I don't know.
And had it falling out again.
It's just crazy that multiverses came again, went again. Like it's so crazy that game. This is like,
It might not be. It might not be permanent.
It's gonna be it might not be permanent. It might be they might come back again. Like for some reason they're shut down. They're gonna come back out again. That's like I don't know. It'd be weird if they did that, but maybe it's their way to be relevant. And then something we shouldn't talk about, but I'm gonna talk about it because it needs to be talked about. Luka. Heard about Luka? Luka Doncic, the Dallas Mavericks. Did you see any of that?
I don't watch sports.
I know you don't. That's why I was like,
correction. I'm watching WWE. That's the only sport I'm watching. That's sports entertainment.
Yeah, sports entertainment.
There you go.
Luka from
no Luka, no.
Let's call back to on the Dallas Mavericks. We have a franchise player, which means that player. Okay, I could be wrong on a lot of this. I wrote some stuff down, so hopefully I'm right. I apologize if I'm wrong. Call me out. So Luka is our franchise player for the Dallas Mavericks. We've had him for 6 years, and we've pretty much made him. We've made a team around him. Mm-hmm. Like he is our star player. He sells tickets. He got us to last year. He got us to the championship. Mm-hmm. We didn't win, but he got us there. Mm-hmm. He was able to score so many points in one game. Like this is our guy. Mm-hmm. However, I guess not my coworker anymore. My friend now told me that he got traded for a less valuable player.
Oh, that's what Pat McAfee was talking about.
Yes. Oh, is that really?
Yeah, he mentioned it because he was talking about because they were in Cleveland. And he's like, yeah,
the Lakers.
Oh no, he was it Cleveland? No, yeah, he was like, oh, their team sucks, but the people are great.
Yeah.
And then he's like, actually, and then he was like, oh, never mind. They did beat the Mavericks last night, but they're also trading in a player for something. But he didn't mention.
Yeah. So it's Luka, and there was another player called Anthony Davis, and there were some other people. There's like 2 or 3 other people that were traded as well. But to trade this person for a less valuable person is crazy. So much so, and this is the reason I brought it up, is because even in 2K, NBA 2K, and you can trade in that game, you can't do the trade that just happened in the game.
Oh, wow.
Because the value that you would be getting is not equal, or they're not the same, so it won't let you trade them. That's why I brought it up, because in video game world, this can't exist, and yet it happened because it was that bad of a deal.
Damn.
And then I even have wrote down some examples because people were like doing examples. It was like, it's as if Nintendo traded Mario for Killzone. It's as if they traded Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption and got Trevor from GTA. It's as if we traded Master Chief for Soap from Call of Duty. It's as if GameStop offered you $5 for your PS5 and you accepted it. That broke.
I can't laugh, but I'll cover it.
But that is why. That is what it feels like to these people, to the fans of the Mavericks. And don't get me. I know Mavericks are crazy good, and I know Luka is that person that makes us good. Like he was the Dirk Nowitzki. He was that guy. He was that replacement. And to trade him is nonsense. But my friend told me that the only reason, or up in the air reason of why he was able to get traded was because he broke his clause. He broke his contract. Apparently, last year he got hurt, and what you can't play when you're hurt.
Correct.
So you can't work out, which means
give him a Z-Pack. He'll be fine.
Which means he gained weight. Which means he broke the clause because in his clause he was supposed to be a certain weight, and apparently he got too much weight.
Wow.
That broke his clause, and that's crazy to me. I was like, and my friend was like, to be fair, that's millions of dollars that's on that contract. I was like, you're not wrong. I get that, but maybe the Lakers were like, oh, we got to capitalize on that because the moment he broke it, they probably already put it on the table of like this trade because he's broken that clause. I don't know what his clause was. I don't know any more details about it, but the fact that boy just gained some weight because he was injured and they traded him. What?
That's crazy.
That's nuts. Now, I mean, like, I don't know. Lakers are about to go to the moon or something. Like, oh my goodness. Like, this is insane. It was blowing up everywhere on my social feed. Like, I follow everything. Nerd stuff. I follow movie stuff. I follow local businesses on Nerds of the Core. Like, everything that we had, everywhere. It was Luka, Anthony Davis. Like, Luka's gone. There was protests. there was like it was crazy. Like
Yeah.
this is no joke. This is a big deal for the sports world. And
No, and I'd agree. Obviously, not watching the sports, but it's like if you have a decent player like that, and he's like, obviously, like you said, last year may not have won the championship, but yo, we got there.
we got there.
Unlike the Cowboys, but that's beside the point.
Oh, damn.
But it's like you can understand the frustration of like, why would you do that? And if it's something,
as getting weight,
what's
minuscule.
Thank you. As gaining weight, if that is the reason, that is insane. For it also to be part of a contract.
Yeah, I mean, but again,
that's like obviously that's like a model contract.
My friend did say like that is millions of dollars being talked about. I get that, but it's like you're injured. There should be something in your clause about being injured. Like you can't work out, you can't do anything when you're injured.
I think they're expecting like once you're in rehab, that's when the working out and stuff should be.
Right, but that's not the case. And I was like, that's so stupid.
That's crazy.
And I thought, and people were like, yo, he's supposed to be with us towards the end. Like, I mean, he even said like he was there towards the end. It's just like, it's nuts. It's crazy. And I like asked some people, or I asked around, and they were like, Luka's probably the number 3 player in the league right now. And I was like, oh, what number do you think Anthony Davis is? They were like number 12 or something like that. I was like, we gave a 3 for a 12? For a 12? And then I was like, what about LeBron? I was like, oh, LeBron's like 5 or something. I was like, who the heck is number 1? They were like, Steph Curry. I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about Steph Curry. Steph Curry.
I don't know why, but he's still got some years in him.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron's the old one in the league.
Yeah, that's why he flops around a lot.
Ooh.
We
don't watch sports. We had not the people to talk
I'm
about
just going off of the memes that I see.
But the only reason I brought this up because 1, it's that big of a deal, and 2, the fact that you can't do this trade in 2K.
That you can't do it on a fake world.
In a fake world, you can't do this.
In a fake perfect world, you can't do that trade.
You can't do this trade because the value is too low. You do not get anything in value in this trade. That's what we got. So we're apparently
the fact that somebody tried that.
Yeah.
To see if it.
Yeah.
But
it tells you. It brings up like fake conversations, and it was like I don't see the value in this trade. Like I don't see anything that benefits me for this trade from the Lakers to the Mavericks. Like that just blows my mind. Like that's so nuts, and it's just crazy.
That's crazy.
But time for trivia. This is the Valentine's Day week trivia. So this is all about love.
Disgusting.
And things about love as well. Like these aren't things these are related to movies, video games, and anime. Oh, I did that backwards. Vima. Vuma. Yeah, anime, movies, and video games, as per usual. So we're gonna get into it. There are 10 questions. You wanna see what happens?
Sure.
So the punishment is there are 10 questions.
Okay.
This is what I have.
Is it a shock one?
It is the shock one. I have to press the button.
Okay.
It's not gonna hurt. You felt when I shock you from like rubbing my feet on the carpet or like things like that.
I mean that's not too bad.
That hurts way more than this.
Crazy.
This is more like a scaring because it looks scary. Because I literally in the bedroom I tried it on myself 5 times. It almost looked like I was enjoying it because I was like, it's so every time you get a question wrong, I shock you. Every time you get a right question, you shock me. So it's fair. Love is in the air. It's shocking. Do you know why I chose to do this?
Why?
Did you ever watch Grease?
Who?
Grease, the movie?
No.
I've got chills. They're multiplying.
I know that song, yeah.
And then he's like...
It's electrifying.
Yeah, it's electrifying. That's why. Yeah. So, are you ready for the Valentine's Day trivia?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, again, anime, movies, and video games. That's our thing.
Okay.
So, we have 4 questions for anime, 3 for movies, and 3 for video games. 10 questions. Like I said, you get one right, you shock me. You get one wrong, I shock you.
I gotcha.
Okay. Are you ready?
I guess.
First question comes from Wotakoi.
Already lost. For an anime that we haven't seen in a year.
Says the person who bought the complete collection. Did you not read the collection?
I have not.
The question is Taro and Hanako.
I don't even know who those are.
Which is the other couple, not the main couple.
The green and the orange hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Them. One is a casual otaku, which is Taro, and the other is a cosplayer.
Ow.
Hanako.
Yes.
But how did they meet?
I have no idea.
No idea.
No clue.
No clue.
No clue.
Okay, well, hold out your middle finger, like like
Oh,
that.
I can't do it like that either.
Yeah, like that, just like that. Yeah,
Ask
that
me
should be
about
fine.
my wiener.
Ready?
There you go.
Oh, I have to charge. Guys, I've been holding this for a long time.
Let's see. Give me that. Give me that. How do you work this?
You just hold the button. That's all it says on the instructions. There you go. Technically, you just did it. So
Oh,
that.
did it?
Yeah, that's it. That was
Does
it.
it sound?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I think the sound scared me more than the actual
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. It's all things. It's scary. So and the answer, I was going to shock you and then do the answer. The answer is high school volleyball. They were both captains and they argued a lot all the time, and then they ended up becoming a thing. Okay. In your line, April, what instruments do Kosei and Karo play?
Oh god. A piano?
That's one.
I don't know what the other one's called.
No, it's simple. It's not as something fancy.
A smaller piano.
Think. Okay, I'm not giving you that. Cause think. Close your eyes and imagine.
Oh, what? Her dead. She died.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. You got the piano. That is what he plays.
Yes.
What does she play? Come on. And I know you have it. Just hold your finger up if you give up. Hold it. Oh my god, that was quick.
Yeah, no, I'm blanking out.
A violin. She plays the violin.
Oh, no, see, that's not what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
So, spoiler, not really a spoiler, but how they meet the first time, she's playing, you know the little piano that has a little hose?
A piano with a hose.
Yeah, the little one.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's when he meets her, that's what she's playing.
Ah.
And anytime, most of the time when they hang out, she's playing that. But yes, violin is what she's playing professionally.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
that's why I was
meant.
thinking of the other one.
In other episodes, they're shown together playing the piano and the violin at the same time.
And,
that's what I was talking about.
But I was confusing the other one because
if you said violin, I would have taken it. That's why I said more simple because if you said more complicated, I was like, I'm not talking about that one.
I was like, what's more? The violin's complicated.
Next one. Am I dress up darling?
No boy.
Gojo? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Gojo. Makes cosplays for Marin. Name one of them. There are 10 cosplays she does. I have all 10. Name one of them.
Is a Lolita one of them?
No.
Oh. A maid.
I mean, you're giving me what they are. I want the actual name of them.
Characters. I have no clue.
Not even one of them?
No. Is one of them an anime character?
They all have like that kind of name.
Oh man.
Do you remember? Yeah, because you can probably describe what they are, like who they are.
A succubus.
No.
No?
I mean, they could be succubuses, but I don't. But I want the actual name of them.
But she was like, isn't that what they are?
Like that first one is a maid.
No, but
that first one has a name.
Where they're in that love hotel, she dresses up as, I think it's a succubus.
It's probably the prisoner, but
oh no, that's not it then.
Okay. That's electrifying.
You keep getting my index. I keep seeing that.
Well, hold your middle finger out more if you want your middle finger. Whatever finger comes out.
I'm holding it like this.
Okay. This one you should get. In Dragon Ball, Chi-Chi is mad at Goku for forgetting his promise to her. What did he promise her?
To marry him.
Yes. To marry her.
Her. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, to come back and ask for her hand in marriage.
And he idiot didn't know what it was.
Yes, he thought it was something related to food.
Yeah, dumbass.
Here you go.
How does this work?
You just hold the button down. Ah!
I like how it says like.
Now on to movies.
Okay.
To be able to date Ramona Flowers, Scott Pilgrim has to fight how many exes?
A 7.
Yes, you got it. Why did you do she's for it?
The whole hitting you over and over, or hitting like over and over. For some reason, it makes me think of Apata. The beginning.
Oh yeah.
Start game start. Yeah, and then it actually. It's like.
Yeah, it's 7. Can you name any of them?
No. No.
I always remember Matthew Patel. That's the only one I remember.
I just remember Chris Evans, but I don't know because Gideon's the last one, isn't
Gideon's the last one. Gideon's the big guy.
The glass looking one.
Okay. Okay, this is a hard one. And Sweeney Todd,
Oh God.
Mrs. Lovett says if business stays as good as they are, where would they go in a year?
By the sea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you got it. You son
I've
of a
actually
gun.
I've actually been listening to that song a lot.
Have you?
The Broadway one though. The Broadway one. The Broadway one has more to.
Oomph.
No, has more like what is it? Story, I guess, to it. If that makes
Oh.
any sense. More
No, it
lyrics to
doesn't.
it. Yeah.
But that makes sense. But it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. Finish the lyric
Oh God.
from Inside.
Inside. Okay.
You're a total anti-sexist, a patriotic fighter, but your whole worldview collapses.
The moment there's a sweater.
Yeah. 5 years. 5 years. Still.
Oh, that one actually.
I was like, what are you doing? You got it right, you dingus. You're making sure it works.
I was like, oh, it actually went right away.
Well, maybe because we're charging it.
That's true.
If this is how it is when we have a fly in there. It's like, okay, I gotta wait 10 minutes apparently.
The fly's gonna be like.
Okay, those are all my movie ones. Time for the video game ones.
Nice.
To marry a character in Stardew Valley, you need to give your girlfriend, boyfriend, what item? You need to give them something to propose to them.
My hopes and dreams.
No, it's not your hopes and dreams.
A ring.
Ooh, no.
No?
Mm-mm. Actually, I think
Amethyst.
my wife would agree with you because I think it's a rainbow ring in multiplayer. I think, but it's not what I'm looking for.
A seashell.
No. Ooh.
The magic conch shell.
Ooh, you are so close, but that is not what it's called.
Dang it.
But you have it. Can you see it?
No.
Oh, you can't see it?
It's all pixelated. But it's a shell?
It's a shell. But what is that shell called?
Dang it. I'm kind of like seeing it. Because you get it, what, during the rain or something?
Yes! Uh-huh.
Oh,
You go. Oh my God, you're so close. Yeah, it's like some random dude over there by the water.
No, it's not some random dude. It's the homeless dude.
It's not Linus.
Isn't it
It's
Linus?
not Linus. It's some other homeless dude. He looks homeless. But yeah, he only pops up during the rain, and you can buy it from him.
No, I don't know.
Mermaid pendant.
Oh,
That's what it is. Okay. In March 2020, 2 games released on the same day, spawning memes of them becoming a couple. Games.
Doom Eternal. No, is it Doom Eternal?
And
Animal Crossing.
yes,
Horizon.
yes, New Horizon.
New Horizons. That sound.
This is definitely gonna come back again. And then the last question is: at the end of the original Resident Evil 4, what does Ashley suggest they do when they get back to her place? Picture it. They're on the jet ski. They're rolling. She's on the back, and she's like, "When we get to my place, we can." What?
Oh man.
I thought you were gonna get this one. That's why I saved this for the end.
I haven't played that game in a minute.
You just beat the remake.
The remake.
Did you not watch back to back? How they're different?
No. I like to appreciate them both differently.
No, no clue.
Does she?
What would be your guess? He says, "Sorry."
Yeah, because he rejects it because she's like trying to get with him. Some of his
She suggests it. Remember?
yeah.
It's like
Some of his moves.
we should do some of your moves when we get
that
back
what
to
she
my
said?
place. No,
Yeah, no, I'm blanking.
no idea.
No.
She says maybe we should put in some overtime.
Oh.
And then he's like, sorry, and she's like, didn't hurt to ask. But that is our podcast. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you are a true nerd, and we thank you for your support. And if you want to continue to follow us, there's our link tree for all of our socials. Follow us there, like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help us. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Latest.
See you.